The year before that, I kind of stopped trying, stopped working. I kind of lost everything.
Have you been able to create actual tangible results since April?
I've been seeing results even from the first week. Right now, this quarter, 183.
You've done 183,000 in the last quarter.
Yeah, that's right. If anybody does want to give this a shot, I would highly recommend it.
Hey Shan, how are you, my friend?
Very good, Justin. How are you?
I'm doing very good. I'm doing very good. First off, I'd just like to thank you for taking the time. I know that you're a busy man, taking the time to do this interview with me. I do appreciate it. I'll give you the floor to start off with. If you could take a couple of minutes just to introduce yourself and share who you are and what you do.
Sure. My name is Shan. I've been in real estate for about 9 years, and I've been I was struggling a little bit before, and then I found Justin, right? And ever since we started the course together, I've seen things that have hasn't happened before, and it's been an exciting journey. So just here to share that with you.
Awesome. Awesome. So you've been in real estate for 9 years. Which market are you in again? I know that you're from Canada, but more specifically, whereabouts in Canada?
Yeah. Well, I work out of a small town called Oshawa, but it's very close to Toronto,
Okay.
about 45 minutes, 1 hour away. Yeah,
Okay. Beautiful. Beautiful. So the winters are beautiful. Pardon me, the summers are beautiful and the winters are nice and cold then.
absolutely. That's
Yeah.
Canada.
That's right. I was actually fortunate enough to live in Toronto back in 2018 for about 6 months. And I always say the summer was my favorite city and the winter was my least favorite place in the world. So yeah.
It's definitely getting adjusted to. Yes.
So how long have you and I been working together? Is it 3 or 4 months, Shan?
We started a little bit after the first week of
April, May.
April of this year.
Beautiful, beautiful. And if you could go back to April, I remember our first conversation very well, but do you remember kind of where you were at and why you joined?
Yeah, so the year before that, I kind of just stopped just stopped working altogether. And I think it was from the June of 2023. Uh, I kind of lost everything, and I just said, you know what, I'm going to take a break, and no business from that time.
Hmm.
And I think that my um, quarterly income was about like 19,000 from June of 2023.
That's quarterly. That's in 3 months'
And
time.
then, yeah, yeah.
Hmm.
So because the market was like, I was kind of blaming the market too and saying that the
I
market was
remember.
bad, after COVID. Yeah,
Uh,
yeah. So we changed all that now.
we fixed the market.
That's it.
What were the biggest
Yeah. So
problems you were facing in your business? You said you were earning about 19,000 a quarter. What were the biggest problems that you were facing at that time?
I think it was me kind of going out and trying, right, putting the effort in. I was trying to find excuses at that time, mainly the market, and I said, hey, like, who's going to open up the doors for me? Who's going to give me business, even in this kind of an environment? And I just shut myself down altogether,
Yeah.
um, thinking that, hey, like, I'll take a break at the same time, right?
Yeah, it's so common. I see it all the time, and people love to hear about, I say this all the time, but a lot of people have good user experiences with coaching programs or with coaches, but don't see actual tangible results. Have you been able to create actual tangible results since April?
Absolutely, yeah. So from the get go. Well, I don't want to say from like day one or day two. It just got some getting used to at that time.
Hmm.
But I've been seeing results even from the first week or even like these. uh, start of the second week, started
Mhm.
seeing results, and right now this quarter I'm at 183, and I even put down some business for the next quarter as well. That's about 20 grand coming in for the next quarter.
Okay. So just to confirm, you've done 183,000 in the last quarter.
Well, this quarter, which is pretty much July, August, and September's not even here yet.
Okay. So far you've done 180,000.
Yeah, that's right.
That's great.
So, like, my business works a little bit differently because once we sell a home, buy a home, it closes in 2 months, 3 months. So,
That's right.
which just been, yeah,
Yeah, cool. Can you put your
here
finger
we
on
are.
what the biggest change was for you?
My biggest change was pretty much my thinking. That was the main thing, right? I wasn't kind of giving directions to myself, or even if I wasn't really disciplined to listen to it, and I wasn't following my own orders.
Hmm.
There was always somebody else inside me that will say, "Hey, you know what? Maybe tomorrow, maybe when things get better," right? So we put an end to all of that, and right now we're out working and getting things done.
Okay.
But me kind of repeating my visions every day and my self image every day, those things have helped me quite a bit. I think those are my important lessons.
Hmm.
And even to my family, I say, hey, like, write these things down, kind of say it, right? They help me out. They see the changes. So
Yeah.
it's truly a miracle, I would say.
That's awesome. Yeah. Well, you've done the work, which is the incredible part. I know that you often message me and you always say, like, I'm not doing everything or there's still more than I can be doing. And that can be a very common feeling to have, but you've done a lot of work. Let me ask you a question. This is kind of like an off the cuff question that just come to my mind because a lot of people ask me this question. Is it really just as easy as taking control of your mind? Like, is that like, as in, you didn't gather more knowledge, you didn't do more courses, you didn't go and learn how to sell more real estate, just simply taking control of your mind?
Yeah, so I have something to add to that too. So I've been in coaching programs for quite a long time, and everything has been real estate coaching, and they don't tell you how to um well, like they just say it's like mindset, right? They don't teach you how to think,
Uh-huh.
but it is really that simple as you had said it in the first day, as you keep repeating in the calls too. It is very simple, and we just have to change the way that we think, and um, everything else is pretty much very easy. One, two, three. Yeah,
I love it. I love it. And were you skeptical before you joined the coaching?
I was.
Yeah. What was your
I
biggest
was
concern?
skeptical. I just thought this was, like one of those things where people will just call and get me to sign up, and like, say, hey, like, I'll help you, because I've been through this quite a bit, right? I've been burnt before too. So I didn't really want to try it, but something drew me to you,
Mhm. And have you been happy with the service? Have you been
and
happy with how I've been coaching you and the service that you've been provided?
absolutely, yeah. You know what, the cost of the service versus what I make right now, I can't compare it, right? So it's an invaluable lesson that you have taught us, and this is something that you can carry on for your rest of your life.
Yeah.
I wish I did that. I wish I have done it sooner, but
Uh-huh.
you know what? There's always a new start somewhere.
That's right. And do you have any final comments or anything you'd like to say as a final thought or a final comment that I haven't covered in my questions?
Um, no, like, I mean, you covered everything. I think like, going back to it again, it is very simple, as you had said it before. And if anybody does want to give this a shot, I would highly recommend it. It doesn't take it doesn't take any knowledge. It doesn't take any extra skills. You could just do anything you want, You just have to use your mind and just follow these simple steps.
Yeah. What would you say to someone who is watching this and might be a little bit skeptical or might be operating from a little bit of fear, or more importantly, someone like yourself 3 or 4 months ago who, you know, very stuck in their circumstances and can't see a way out? What would you say to that person?
I like, I mean, I think most people are stuck in that fear or self-doubt, right? And that's what kind of brings everybody down, and they can't go to the next steps or get ahead in life. And your program and what you teach us and these calls every week, they kind of guide us to come out of our fears, right? Or else, like me, for example, I'll still be stuck with the same June 2023 thinking, and this can go on for years and years, right?
Yeah.
Maybe by some luck, I might have a business here or there, but now I'm getting consistent business, right? So there's, I mean, like it doesn't take, you should definitely try it.
Well, once again, thank you for taking the time. I know that you're a busy man, but not only thank you, congratulations with what you've created. I always say it's 99.9% you, 0.1% me, because I'm handing you the tools and I'm handing you the principles, but you're doing all the work. You're the one getting up out of bed in the morning. You're the one knocking on those doors, disciplining your mind and studying, so I remember our first conversation very well, and I remember how stuck you felt, and it takes a lot of fucking guts and a lot of courage to invest in yourself for one, but pick yourself up out of that and do the work, my friend. So, congratulations and great work.
Hey, thank you. We have a long way to go, and this is just the start.
I love it.
Thank you so much.
Thank you. You're welcome. Hey, you made it through to the end. Thanks for watching. Feel free to like, comment, or share. Or if you'd like an in-depth breakdown of exactly how I've helped over 2,000 students globally achieve both their personal and professional goals, click the case study beside me and enjoy.